Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's vlog. I'm not feeling too good at all, because as some of you may know who follow me on Twitter, my grandmother passed away 2 days ago, and she meant the world to me. She was practically like a parent, help raise me and my brothers and sisters, and now she's gone. I absolutely loved her to pieces. Still do. Yeah, it hurts that I'm not in England now to be there for the rest of my family, but I've got Hannah and William here with me, and they're all together. I just keep thinking about her all the time, and trying to focus on the fact she's no longer in pain, because she was in a lot of pain while she was with us. She had MS and diabetes and so many things wrong with her that I lost track to a suspected cancer. But I think this goes without saying, but it was my grandmother I was talking about in a previous vlog. Sorry. I just love her to pieces. She's gone. Just trying to think of all the happy memories I had with her. All the times she'd say, we'd walk into a shop and I'd put something down on the counter, go for my wallet, and before you know it, she's got her purse right there and paying for it. So last time I saw her in England, for example, we all went to a restaurant for a family meal, but I had arranged afterwards to meet a friend at the restaurant after we'd finished up at the meal, and so I was going to stay there while everyone else left. So the waitress came up and said, "Okay, does anyone want anything else?" Everyone said no, and I said, "Well, I'm staying here, so I'll have a strongbow." And as I went to reach for my wallet, my grandma went, "No, no, no, it's on me." And then I let go, and then the waitress was, "Well, you didn't put up much of a fight, did you?" I was like, "Because I know there's no point." If I said, "No, no, I'm a full grown man, I've got my own money, I can pay for my own beer or cider," or she wouldn't have any of it. I'm just gonna miss her to pieces. I spoke to her at least once a week. She loved William to pieces as well, and she's never gonna meet him. That's the thing that hurts the most, is we didn't get to England in time. But I'm never gonna let him forget her. He won't know her, of course, but Well, I know Hannah would be telling him stories about her father. I'm going to be doing the same thing with Grandma. While she was in hospital, I actually told her the big surprise we had for her, that it was going to be her 70th birthday in July. And we were going to surprise her with a visit. But then I caved because she was so sick and it looked bad. So I was like, hey, we're going to come visit in July for your birthday. So you got something to look forward to. And the way she lit up. She all of a sudden had so much life in her face. And I was like, maybe I did it. Maybe I've given her the hope for something to live for. And apparently, according to my family, she was as stubborn as she always says was in the end. But it just wasn't enough. I love you, Grandma. It was the last thing I said to her. When I said, we love you. I don't think it got through because the last time I spoke to her was... the connection was terrible and we could barely understand each other. But the last thing I said was, I love you, and not long after that I sent her a picture of William and saying, we love you, Grandma, see you in July. So of course these past couple of days have been really hard, but I've stuck to the diet. I'm not sure how the operation's gonna go because I'm waiting for a date for the funeral. But so we're gonna see. We called up the helpline to say how long after the operation is it safe to fly, and they said about a week, unless there's complications, but they advised to postpone it and go before, which might be what I end up doing. It's like I keep having specific, like, this is what I'm going to do decisions, but then an hour later I've completely changed my mind. So I'm kind of, I have to find out when the funeral was booked for, before I make any big decisions. But where the way the booking of the operation works, where I don't have a specific date yet, it's very easy to manipulate. So they've assured me of that, say we can put it back a week if that's what you need. And that's really good. You would never have got that in England. There's one thing I do love about Sweden, it's the healthcare system. The GPs can be a bit bad sometimes, but when you've got the specialists, they're good. Which is hilarious, because Grandma used to always complain about the NHS. So as of now, everything's still exactly the way it is. If the funeral arrangements go quick, then I think I'm going to postpone the operation for a week and go to England with Shakes, which I'm not looking forward to. But I'm not. Well, in a way I am looking forward to it, but in a way I'm not, because the funeral is going to be hard. But seeing everyone, it's been over 2 years now since I was in England. A couple of weeks ago I got a picture on Facebook that said, 2 years ago today you did this, and it was a picture of me holding my niece for the first time, and William wasn't even well, thought of is the wrong word, but he wasn't conceived at that point. So that shows you how long ago it was. And it's just hard knowing that he's never gonna see her. We used to video call all the time, so she saw him and she saw his big smile and him climbing on Daddy and see her face light up every time he came on the screen. She loved him. I just hate the fact she's never gonna meet him. It's the hardest thing out of all of it. It's like, as I keep saying to Hannah, it's like every little boy's a Mormor's boy, and Mormor is Swedish for grandma, because he loves his Mormor, and I love my grandma. But as I was saying, the operation was what I was talking about, wasn't it? Before the operation, if it goes quick, I'll postpone the operation. If it takes a while, if they need to do an autopsy, or if things take their time, then because it's Easter as well, so everything's going to move slowly. Then I think I'll have the operation and then go afterwards, which flying after an operation is not going to be fun. But yesterday, the first thing we did was, well, after calling the doctors for advice, we went to the police station, then got William's passport rolling. And the amazing thing is because they said 3 to 5 working days, which of course is about 2 weeks because it's Easter. But that being said, in England it's 2 to 3 working weeks for the first stage, and then you've got this, and then you've got this, and it's about 6 months until you fucking get the damn thing. But yeah, so that's good, because we were considering doing like paying that little bit extra for a quick one. There's no need in Sweden. I don't even think there is an option, it's so fast. But yeah, if the worst case scenario, if I can't get around the operation and I can't go to the funeral, then we're going to go a bit later on in the year, and me, Hannah, Birgitta, Hannah's mum, and Peter, Birgitta's partner, oh, and William of course, can go down to the lake and say a few words and have like a little private funeral, because she loved that lake. When she came to visit, she was like, every time she used to want to go for a walk past the lake, and it's amazing. She used to want to go to all the supermarkets, because the Swedish supermarkets, because when she was at home, she couldn't get out a lot. And I keep doing that. I keep saying when she is and when she does, and then I have to stop and remind myself. Not anymore. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it so much. not going to cancel the operation, because I know Grandma would hate that. She would hate that if I cancelled the operation, and she would have none of it. I love you, Grandma. Thank you.